gotta get some like doom and gloom. Mr. Speakers.
We have what?
Speakers.
Yeah, good speakers. All right, here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We got
Killer!
Kevin Walls and Dave Getter with us tonight for this round 2, Group 3 girls playoff, South Jersey. Gami versus TimberCreek. Gami coming off a tough shooting game last time, Coach Gay, to say the least. Nothing outside of 10 feet. And
Bone dry.
but I think Gami's going to have to come away with a good shooting night tonight to match this team.
Yeah, Coach said that they pack it in with either a 2-3 or a 3-2. Well, there was a walk. Zone, so.
Gami gets the tip off, but then turns it over. Good D. Good D by Gami there. Rebound by Iggy. Almost, I would say that's a block shot. Gami with Gianna Happer, Jackie Fortis on the wing.
Can't go 2 passes across.
That kind of pass against this team is not going to probably do well for Gami tonight.
No, this is a guard, small forward team.
White, good call.
So
Off Black, White on the rebound. Good help, good sportsmanship by Iggy Candle, by the way, picking up Black.
In that sequence, unlike last game, Haley saved her body, the rebounder, and was able to get the positive result on defensive rebound for Gami.
Gami, I think, also will benefit, according to the scouting report, from the cross-court pass might be very dangerous in this game. I think we want to be patient on the offensive side. We'll see how that goes. Good pass. Good pass, Ig. That's good ball movement. That's great ball movement. I don't know how she saw. She wasn't really looking at safer cutting and somehow got the ball to her, which was pretty impressive. I think we're going to have to contest the shots, though. We have to contest the shots against this team. They got too many threats.
Yep, they're not going to have any post players. TimberCreek.
All right, we got a foul on TimberCreek with a Fortis drive down the right side. Before the shot, the ball's going to be out of bounds.
It's another example of what Jackie Fortis brings back to this team is,
I'll buy it back for you, okay?
a forward-sized player that can drive the basket.
Thank you.
Tipped out of bounds on the inbounds by Cedar. Polino on the right block with a great shot off the backboard for 2. Gami up 4-3.
Unfortunately, that time Angelina got her shoulder square to the basket and was able to bank it off the backboard.
Gami with a scramble on the rebound and able to recover it. Good pass. Weak side block is wide open. Yep. And Gami, Coach K, if you remember from the Toms River South game, we exploited that mercilessly in the previous game.
I think TimberCreek's getting a little too much watching the basketball and following the basketball and losing sight of players in their zone.
Three-pointer by TimberCreek ties the game up at 6 apiece.
That's a foul. Yep, on the ground, on the floor.
Kelly with a drive across the lane, shooting the left, and a foul on the drive before the shot again, it looks like.
Yep, on the floor. Again, I don't think that Absegami is going to have foul trouble here in their defensive zone because this TimberCreek team just shoots from the perimeter.
TimberCreek in a 2-3. We saw that against the Fortis with a shot from the 3-point line out in the wing, right wing, off the backboard. Iggy with the rebound, but went out of bounds. Black ball. We got Gianna Baldino coming in for the second, for Angelina Polino on defense.
I don't think that's really the look that Coach Lasko's looking for from a perimeter shot there.
But again, little walk. Good call on the shot. 22 walk on the three-pointer that went in. Polino back in the game for Baldino. Muscles, by the way, we recognize that her play dictates the nickname Muscles very adequately.
Well, again, I think what you're going to see is Coach Lasko is going to go with offensive and defensive substitutions. Get some players into the game early. That's a force.
A little drive-by, probably not the best shot that we need to look for in this game, but Fortis with a great block, great defensive play. Here we go. Save inbound by Black, but to Haley Schaefer, who's dribbling up the court.
Didn't have the numbers.
And it's Absegami ball.
So Schaefer had the ball in the middle third, chose to drive to the outer third, and gave TimberCreek opportunity to get back.
Gami inbounds in the baseline corner. Out to Fortis. Gianna Haffner at the top of the key. TimberCreek likes to do a little trapping defense. Pass inside. Polino with a shot from the right wing. Good save by Crandall, but too Black. TimberCreek coming up.
Unfortunate there.
TimberCreek with a hard shot off the iron. Gianna Haffner with the rebound. 3:47 to go in the first. We're still tied 6-6.
All right, so when TimberCreek's center in their defense, number 24, comes out to play, Haley Schaefer in the high post, Gami's got to get two people on the lower block. Too many people around the perimeter for Gami right now.
Haley with an open look to the basket, just misses, rolls around the rim. It was a nice drive, and she had a great open look. TimberCreek coming down left side of the foul line, passes over to the right wing, down to the right corner. 3-point shot, rebound by Gami off the edge of the rim. All right, both teams trying to settle in. Pass to Jackie, pass inside, down to Grant on the right side block. Haley Schaefer with a left-handed runner, but she got some contact, but no call. And then out of bounds on the rebound by Crandall.
She missed Polino in the low post when she first got that ball up by the elbow.
Gami getting some good opportunities, just walk, looks like a walk in the corner was called by TimberCreek.
So one of the things that you'll notice that TimberCreek does is TimberCreek sets picks to get their players open in the corners. And one thing that Absegami is not doing is setting picks on the low post to get players open. So
two different styles of offense there. Forrest with a nice drive to the middle, pass to the left wing to the Bellino, out to the center, top of the key to Hafner. We saw in the video that the weakest part of TimberCreek's defense is the baseline. They like to come out and extend their defense. Forrest with a good crossover and a running one-hander. That's good for two. That puts Gami up 8-6.
So one thing I've noticed already is that Absegami has got to, on transition, pick up the players. TimberCreek moves the ball up the court very fast.
Three-pointer by TimberCreek was jointly rebounded by both Schaefer and a TimberCreek player, but TimberCreek won the battle. Nice drive by number 11 on TimberCreek on the right side for two. Ties up the game.
So a little better execution for Absegami to get them some better looks.
Gami's showing a very patient offense. Gianna with a running hander, left-hander, or that was a right-hander rather.
Oh, there's a foul.
Just off.
There's a foul. It's a missed call.
All right, Gami has the ball outside. All right, little turnover by Girl, took the ball from Hafner up at the left corner. She's got to protect the ball a little better.
Yep, just has to remain in that strong three-point position when she has the ball out front.
Hafner with the foul. Iggy Crandall is out, and we have Chi-Chi in for Crandall.
There's a screen, 22.
Wide open shot.
22 screened Absegami player time and time again.
Dribble drive on the left side, out to the corner to Colino. Right side, inside pass on the block to Chi-Chi, and she's fouled on the floor. .24 out for TimberCreek and number 10 in.
So we can see that TimberCreek likes to play an up-tempo game.
Running one-hander from Gianna Hafner, number 5.
So Absegami's a little weak with the ball right now. They're not coming down strong with rebounds. They're offering the ball a little too much. This is an aggressive TimberCreek team that's made up of primarily guards and small forwards.
Good board by Fortis, but outlet pass. The last second shot by TimberCreek. Wow. All right, we got 11-8 game. Yeah, I would agree. TimberCreek showing a little bit more strength than Gami. Gami's got to play a little stronger than that in order to beat this team.
Well, in that sequence where Hafner lost the ball to the defender, there was a missed foul called before that with a two forearm shiver to the Gami player. So we'll see how things proceed with the officiating. As we talked about last game, the officiating got tighter in the second half. Right now, there's 3 fouls for TimberCreek and 1 for Gami, which was a good foul that Gianna made at the turning that ball over, leading to a fast break opportunity for TimberCreek. So, again, it'd be interesting to see. One thing that was very positive from the first round game was Gami's foul shooting. It was probably the best of the season.
Yeah, I would agree. They probably shot upwards of 80% in that game. I can only recall about 3 missed foul shots. All right, second period. Start of second period. We got 11-8 TimberCreek. TimberCreek's going to have the ball.
So again, Gami's got to be aware of back screens on the baseline defender that frees up outside shots from the corner.
Hafner with some pressure defense, almost takes the ball away. Another swipe from the backside, almost gets the ball away there. TimberCreek top of the key, right side drive to the corner, shot. Looks like it's going to be off, but we need a rebound. Crandall with a rebound, out to Hafner. Hafner up the right-hand side, but TimberCreek gets back.
Well, we spoke about this at the last game. Gami's not a fast break team. They don't look to fast break. And a lot of that has to do with the amount of injuries that they've had all year. So they've been shorthanded.
Hafner with a drive, but misses. Rebound by Creek.
Two-possession game.
Not a bad opportunity, but just a missed shot that...
Another reaching foul not called by the official, leads to a turnover by Gami. I think if I was Coach Lasko, I would be getting on the officials to call it a little tighter. They're gaining a defensive advantage through pushes, forearms.
Cedar Creek's got a wide open number 10 in the key, and they don't see it. Off the backboard, three-pointer. Outside. TimberCreek with a rebound. Drive down the right-hand side. They're getting their rebounds. Gami needs to block out better. Good defense by Gianna. Ford, and a rebound by Hafner. Nice rebound by Hafner. Good defense. And Gami came away with that. And lucky not to for Cedar Creek to extend the lead. Looks like a good shot. Good dribble. Drive by Schaefer, who passed it to Fortis. Nice! Oh, yeah. Good defense by Fortis on that to mess up that shot. And then Crandall gets the rebound and gets fouled on the rebound. Yeah, Gary!
It's like Haley Schaefer got dinged up on that drive where she kicked the ball to Jackie Fortis for that mid-range jumper.
She did come away limping a little bit. Schaefer wearing a knee brace on the right knee.
Slow down the speed up. Slow down the speed up.
3-second call on the top of the key.
That's a little rough there.
On Gami. Wow. Foot was in the key. Probably not by much, but
that's a little rough.
That's something Schaefer's got to be aware of.
Generally speaking, the officiating crew, if they were looking at that, they would give a little warning to the players, but...
All right, you can see that TimberCreek is definitely an outside shooting team. We need to contest those shots a little better. We're just getting out there probably a second late, Gami is. All right, Hafner on the top of the key.
They got to stop throwing cross-court passes. Balloons.
A very nervous throw in the cross-court. But Crandall came down with it and then back out to the center for Hafner. Gami working the ball around the top half of the front court. Forrest with a good pass to Schaefer inside. She takes a rough shot, but almost gets her own rebound. Cedar Creek comes away with it.
It's a good entry pass. Haley's just got to get a finish there. It's a good look.
Good defense by Schaefer on the pass into the lower block. Well, out of bounds.
I would say this, that any passes into the block are more an attempt to draw the defense to them to then kick back out for a jump shot. But this team, other than 10, is the only post player that you can reasonably say is a post player.
Rebound by Schaefer on the little running one-hander by 11. She likes that little run, that right side coming down the lane. Gami with the ball, just in half court. Good shot, good running one-hander by Polino. Gets her own rebound off of the missed shot and fouled. Going to the line for 2.
So it was a good follow-up by Polino on that shot. Just what you would like to see there is when she gets that rebound is now to take it up to the basket for that finish.
First shot off the back of the rim.
Because on that play, she was fouled from behind. Number 11 came down to block from behind and got her from behind. So she had a wide open path to the basket.
Second shot in. Gami brings it within 5, 16-11, 3:15 to go in the second.
Pressure defense.
Looks like Gami picks up in a man-to-man, but still leaves Timber Creek open.
It's going to be on 4.
Foul on Polino on the rebound.
Yeah, it's going to be on 4.
I'm sorry, on Baldino.
I don't like that one.
It looked like she hit her a little bit. Timber Creek inbounding from the baseline, left side baseline.
That's a walk.
Possibly a missed walk by Timber Creek. Timber Creek, little right side of the foul line shot for good for 2. 18-11. Timber Creek settling all behind the three-point line. Now they come out and pressure the ball, but then they settle back in. Forrest with a drive. Oh, pass out to the center. Haley saves it before going back court. Nice. Oh. Charging call on Schaefer. She got between both defenders, and somehow that was still a charging call.
Well, I have to say that official's not acquitting himself too well this evening.
Looks like a timeout. Gami. It's his second.
Yeah, Gami took the timeout. Took a full.
I think Gami playing a very tentative offense. I think against his team, you're going to need to attack.
So I guess the Gami players sat down, but it was a 30-second timeout. So that was the indication that the official gave. This is, I think.
Yeah, the Cedar or the Timber Creek rather is standing up on the timeout. Gami is taking a break, but
think Pat Killian needs to take control of the crew here. There'll be a conversation at halftime in the officials' room. There's 5 fouls on TimberCreek, and there's several that have been missed, including the charge you just called on Haley Schaefer.
Looks like Gami's backing a man coming out of the timeout. Missed pass by Cedar Creek, but they seem to be the stronger team. It just wants the ball more. A walk, a little bit of walk. Little pass from the corner inside.
Come on.
Double team on Haley. Pass to the corner with Baldino out to the top of the key. Little dangerous pass, almost picked off. Fake by G, but lost the ball.
That's twice now that Gianna's kind of offered the ball a little bit to the defender, and they're a very active defensive team, and now has had to take her second foul. Coach Lasco is a little upset with one of his players not running the offensive set correctly. Kids got to settle down and operate properly on offense and defense.
TimberCreek with an inbound to number 3 who misses the shot. That over the top pass makes me nervous.
Who knows?
Again, some confusion with the offense being around here. Haley with a 3-pointer from distance, and that's good. That's a big shot for Gami. That's what they didn't have in the last game. You got 42 seconds left. Gami brings it within 6.
Take that!
22 seconds.
Wow.
TimberCreek almost, was it backward?
I have to say, Baldino took the wrong path to the ball there. So you're going to deny the ball. You got to get between the man and the ball.
Right, she went behind.
She went behind.
On it, on, good defense. Good, that's a push-off. Steal. Good pass. Good defense by Hafner, stopping that baseline, and then getting the steal on the play, and then getting the foul call subsequently.
And the shame of the matter is, because of missed calls, that would have been a one-on-one opportunity for Hafner. But now with 0.9 seconds left,
yeah, I believe that was the 6th foul, was not the 7th. Schaefer does not get it off in time. 2014 at half. Gami, the big 3 by Schaefer brought them back and gave them a little bit of momentum going into halftime.
So I would say this, that what you see there is a very athletic, up-tempo, guard, small forward-driven team in TimberCreek who really took the game to Absegami there. And then the offensive front court for Absegami, they were a little too deliberate with the ball outside and got away from entering the ball into the paint, which they were successful in doing. Good for them is in this game compared to the last game, they're making outside shots, but they're not a prolific outside shooting team. So they're gonna have to make some adjustments on defense, get some stops, and chip away at the lead.
Certainly TimberCreek has shown they are a good outside shooting team, and in order for Gami to stay in this game, they're going to have to shoot one of their better games of the season, if not their best game of the season. So we'll see what happens in the second half. We got a 6-point game, 2014, and we'll be back at the third quarter.
What you're able to do.
All right, here we are. Starting the second half, third quarter. It looks like it's going to be Gami ball coming in. Looks like they put a timeout back up for Gami. They had 3 up there before. Now they got 4. I thought Coach Bob called 2 of them.
Yeah, I thought so too. It was a strange.
Good drive by
sequences there.
Good drive. Nice pass. Oh, just missed. Nice drive by Paulino. Pass to Haley Schaefer with a lefter. It just rolled out. Oh, that's a walk. Can't hop on 1 foot. Gami's got to find a way to get some of these defensive rebounds and not giving the second shots to TimberCreek. Over the basket on a drive by Timber with a rebound by Crandall.
So
good defense by Gami.
Again, you can see that's not TimberCreek's game. If it was, that's a shot that should be made by the player. Nice drive, but just couldn't get the finish. Wasn't even close to the finish.
And it does look like that TimberCreek does live by the outside shot so far. So far, it served them well. Schaefer with a 3 from the right wing. Good rebound by Paulino. Back up, just off. Rebound by Fortis. In and 2. Gami within 4 points.
Again, there's so much time left in the game. It's important for the kids to settle into a rhythm, and it all starts on the defensive end of the court by getting stops, boxing out, getting rebounds.
Oh, a block by Schaefer on the drive by TimberCreek on the baseline. She's coming up the left side. Into the corner. Back out to...
These reaches not being called, it's just it takes away from the game. So there you have a power player in Haley Schaefer who gets stopped by a reach and a shoulder.
And absolutely, it causes her to stop. Oh, Schaefer with a good rebound, offensive rebound by Paulino. Certainly looked like a foul, and they passed on one there. Good rebound by Schaefer, and fouled on the rebound.
I'll tell you, it's really unfortunate because this crew really is not doing a good job in controlling the game. Now, TimberCreek's going to pick up full court.
Oh, wait, who was that foul on? That foul was on TimberCreek, I believe.
Oh, no, he called it on Haley
Called
Schaefer.
it on Schaefer. On the rebound.
Wow.
Nobody saw that being a foul. Shot from the corner from TimberCreek. They got their own offensive rebound. Gami having a tough time boxing out. Inside. Off the dribble baseline and 2 for TimberCreek.
That's a really tough sequence again where officiating just can change the
I think that was going to be Gami ball, and Cedar Creek gets it back and gets 2.
Yeah, the complexion of the game changes just that quick. Here, Gami had momentum, and the momentum is totally taken away from him.
Forcing the drive, loses the ball. Looks like a good pass inside to Crandall.
Okay. You're right.
And this is what's going to happen, and John, you well know that if you start losing control of the game when you're officiating, that's where kids get hurt.
I agree. It looked like a foul on Fortis here when she regained control. It was an arm all over her arm. But the ref was not in a good position to make that call. Crandall, Baldino in for Crandall. TimberCreek ball. 4:37 left in the third. Oh, mishandle by TimberCreek. Gami almost recovers it, but three-pointer from the corner, number 3. TimberCreek is deadly from outside. Timeout, Gami. TimberCreek with the largest lead of the game, 9 points.
That's just a really killer sequence there. It all started with a bad call, okay, with anything in that sequence where Haley Schaefer comes down with a rebound and number 11 was underneath of her. The worst call would have been no call. Let the play continue. But when you call a foul, there's no way possible you can make that call on the rebounding player who has another player from the opposing team underneath of them. There's no way that foul could be on the rebounder on that.
I like to see the replay, but I would have to agree. I did not see anything that would indicate Schaefer came through the contact and did not swing her elbows excessively.
Let the play continue. Again, unfortunately, some of these officials have kind of involved themselves a little bit. The 3-second call at the top of the key with no warning. Like, let the player know that, give them a warning early in the game. If you're going to set up shop at the top of the key, I'm going to start the 3-second count. Most players at this level don't really consider having a foot inside at the top of the key at the foul line.
I would agree. And your question is, what was the advantage that she gained by standing there at the top of the key? The ball did not get inbounds to her. Yep. Gami in the corner, right side. After at the top of the key, to the left wing. Oh, just off. Oh, that's a walk. That'll be a walk on TimberCreek. Good pressure defense on the rebounder from Paulino. That caused that turnover.
Probably a missed call.
Move.
On Paulino.
Oh, great pass by Fortis into Schaefer, who was fouled. I think Gami waits a little too long to move on the inbounds. They're going to realize they only have 5 seconds to inbounds the ball.
It was a generous 5 seconds by Killer on that one. There's another indication that Haley Schaefer really has her range from the foul line. She was excellent in the first round game and swishes the first attempt.
Hits a second for two. 25-18. 3:44 to go in the third. Good pressure defense by Baldino. Dribble drive. We're not boxing out. They're getting their own rebounds and just putting them right back up.
Yep. Failure to put a body on number 3, and she's scored like 7 points in a row.
Oh. Now get back. Little missed pass by Schaefer into the back court. If Hafner touched it first, it would have been back court. However, TimberCreek, I keep wanting to say Cedar Creek. TimberCreek received the ball, and then Hafner fouled her on the drive.
It's her third.
TimberCreek makes the first foul shot. Chi in for Baldino. Makes both of them. Now it's leads up to 11. 3:06 left in the third. Pass by Fortis into Paulino, mishandled. That's a jump ball. TimberCreek ball.
Strong retrieving the ball. Sometimes the fundamentals get away from the kids as they get on in their careers, but you put your thumbs together, the ball's not going to go through your hands.
TimberCreek with a risky pass. And three-point shot from the right side, but they get their own rebound again. Long rebounds hurt Gami against Toms River the other night. You got to expect a long rebound and the three miss in the three shot. TimberCreek inside, back out. Double dribble. Looked like a double dribble by TimberCreek.
Breeze had like 9 points this quarter.
Inside to Chichi with a nice little move on the inside. Well done.
I don't know about that timeout call.
Lasco calls a timeout with 2:05 in the third with 11-point deficit.
I don't know about that one.
I like that move.
That was a good move.
I like that.
That's a nice move. How you doing, Mr. Trusky? Nice to see you.
So even if there were some things that Coach wanted to change there, I just don't know that getting yourself down to 2 timeouts with over 10 minutes left in the game is really the right approach.
I would agree, but I guess his thought is that we got to keep this game from getting away from us. Otherwise, the timeouts will mean nothing if it's a 20-point game later on.
But you just had a 2-for-2 sequence there. They scored 2, you went right back down, scored 2 in the post. Okay, now you've shown them something that you haven't shown them all game. Now they have to be concerned about taking the low post away with Chi-Chi was in the game that did that.
Oh, foul on Fortis, which did not look like there was a lot of contact there. The ball went straight down. But they are coming out with a trapping zone, which looks like was the adjustment. And TimberCreek just continues to hit from beyond the three-point arc. Fortis with a little running one-hander from the right side. Out of bounds. Touched by Gami, out of bounds on the rebound.
Can't sulk on the basketball court.
Yep.
Play doesn't go your way, and once that ball gets put in, you can see TimberCreek likes to go up tempo, and they just push it right up the court for an easy 2.
Nice move by Schaefer. Can't convert. Baldino with a great drive to get a hand on it, and out to Hafner. Low block. Outside to Schaefer beyond the arc. 3! Big 3 by Gami. Big 3 by Gami. They needed that trapping zone defense. Oh, and a steal. They're forcing a steal, and Schaefer's going down.
Oh my God!
Hafner with the rebound. Forrest with the rebound. Back up. And 2. Gami brings it within 11 at the end of this third quarter. 30 seconds.
Ooh, surprised Schaefer didn't jump out to take that passing lane away.
TimberCreek does like to throw the floater, the floating pass, which no foul. But we did see in the video, Coach K, that TimberCreek does not handle pressure well. Listen, losing the ball again. Pressure defense causing turnovers.
Any way to get a 3 here?
Yeah, we can do it.
I'm surprised TimberCreek's not picking up at least 3/4 court.
Yeah, with 2.3 seconds to go.
A lot of time. Oh. Cuts both ways. That wasn't any good.
No, that's no good. That was no good.
No, that's no good. That was after the...
Yeah, Pat's waving it off. Looks like Killer's going to wave this one off. And that is the right call.
They waved it off.
listen, you know, when you're, as you know, John, when you're officiating a game, you've got to, even if it's the wrong call, you've got to make a call, and you've got to be strong with that call. And a time when you're at the end of the quarter, and the person throws up, you know, a half-court shot.
There was no indication whether it was a 3 with the 3 signal up or waving off the basket that it was shot after the time expired. So, he rips.
It's not a good third quarter for Gami, but to their credit, I think it was up to 15. They got it down to 11, but you know, they're really going to have to make the most of their opportunities. They're going to have to pressure. Unfortunately, they have 4 fouls already, so I would seriously think that TimberCreek's probably going to get into foul shooting. So we'll see what happens in the fourth quarter. But miraculously, TimberCreek only had 1 foul that quarter.
Wow. Gami with the ball at the start of the half. Off the leg and a kick ball. It's going to be Gami's ball.
TimberCreek coach disagrees. Felt that the ball was thrown into her player's leg, but yeah, that's a judgment call.
A little careless pass, almost tipped away by TimberCreek.
Yeah, Absegami has to stop these 2-player passes. They're passing 2 and 3 players away.
Yeah,
that's no good. It's fundamentals.
I like that shot by Paulino. She's known to hit that shot. Schaefer around with a reverse.
Tough entry.
From behind the basket, that was a tough shot.
The entry pass to Schaefer didn't put her in a good position. She's posting up. You got to get her the ball.
Gami needs to pressure the ball.
If your offensive player has a defender on their back and they're facing you with the ball, they are open. You have got to enter that pass, whether it's over the top or a bounce pass to your player.
TimberCreek pressure defense, but Gami is just about getting their hand on these balls. 3-point shot. And number 3 is absolutely deadly.
I think she's got 12 of their last 14 or 15 points.
Certainly. After with a shot, 3-pointer off the back of the rim. Ball's bouncing around. TimberCreek comes down with it. That's a walk. That would be a travel on TimberCreek. Lead back up to 14 with 6:23.
Absegami cannot afford any more offensive trips up the court without points. They're down 6 to 7 possessions. TimberCreek could take the air out of the ball if they wanted to.
Yeah, Gami. Schaefer drive across the top of the foul line, draws the blocking call on number 11 from TimberCreek. Gami ball under the basket, 14 points. Ball's going to be on the side. Ball in the Schaefer on the side. Her move to the left, and it's good for 2. Great move by Schaefer.
That's a signature drive for her.
Yeah, we've seen that drive several times.
Several hundred.
In every game.
over the time of the 7 or 8 years that I've watched her.
Traveling call on the shot that went in. Another break.
Again,
12-point game here.
I'm really surprised at TimberCreek. They don't need to score another point, and they should be taking the air out of this ball. in New Jersey high school basketball, with no shot clock, limit the possession of your team to your opponent, you already scored enough points to win.
Good shot. Another rebound by Paulino. A tap in to Schaefer.
Got to get the finish there.
Paulino doing a nice job on rebounds on the offensive end of the court.
It's interesting, John. We talked about this on Monday. There was a video of a podcast that Coach Bob Hurley did, famous high school basketball coach in North Jersey, now retired, and they were talking on the subject about the shot clock in high school basketball in New Jersey. And he believes that the shot clock should be implemented at the earliest age, even if it's a 45-second shot clock in recreation basketball, to get the kids to move the ball.
There's a lot of good argument to have the shot clock. It's certainly from a spectator point of view. Nobody wants to see the ball, as in the case of the Patrick School at the Seagull Classic, holding the ball for almost 6 minutes against the Prep.
10-point game.
We got a 10-point game.
4 possessions, 5 at most.
10-point game with 5 minutes and 8 seconds to go in the game.
See, again, I would put this on the TimberCreek coach. She was up 14 points, okay, just a minute ago. And by not taking the air out of the ball, by running her regular offensive set, she now gave Gami 2 possessions, which they capitalized on, and now you're into a 10-point game.
Yeah, we saw that last night as well in the Toms River South game. When they had the lead with only 3 or 4 minutes to go, they decided to shoot the ball and end up turning it over on the drive, which gave some momentum back to Gami, because I believe Gami capitalized on some of those.
Everything down the stretch of that game. Gami outscored Toms River South 13-2 in the last 3 minutes plus of that game.
Three-quarter press by Gami, almost yielded a turnover a couple times, but TimberCreek able to retain possession, trapping half-court defense. Hit by Hafner. Out of bounds by TimberCreek. Good play. Again, the Gami defense.
He's going to step up. It's a big play.
That was a big play by Hafner, tipping that ball and then fighting for it to the point that TimberCreek had to dive for it and go out of bounds with it. Step up. Forrest with a good drive left and a foul. Good call. 3 was sliding into her as she was trying to pass her on the baseline. It was a nice call by the C official. 1 for 2.
Now you're in single digits, just like that. With a minute and a half ago, it was a 14-point lead.
And we got to credit Gami defense again to the... Crandall almost gets the rebound on the missed free throw. Gami trapping, but getting caught deep. 3-point shot goes off. Gami struggling to get the rebounds. TimberCreek, jump ball.
I cannot believe that TimberCreek is shooting a 3 like 5 seconds up the court.
With a 9-point lead, you would think they would hold the ball. They're shooting like they're losing. Long shot. Crandall with the rebound, easy. Push.
Unbelievable.
Take it. Forrest with a 3. Forrest with a big 3 that brings this lead within 6 points. 3:42 to go.
Come on. It's a walk. That was a walk. That's a missed call right there. He picked up her dribble and took a step.
Oh, where was the foul on that?
That's not even his call. Wow, that's not even his call. Again, this
Block. There wasn't a block on that. He's calling the ref calls a block, and it was, if anything, it was a hit. But that is a really rough call for Gami. But TimberCreek misses the first of the 2 foul shots. Paulino back in the game for Baldino.
I'm just absolutely shocked at how poorly coached this quarter is by the TimberCreek coach.
TimberCreek gets 1 of 2. 7-point lead. 3:25 to go. Hafner with a 3. Crandall with a great rebound. And a block. Pushes her out of bounds. Crandall looked like she was just off balance and falling out of bounds, but
the girl, number 10, slid underneath of her.
The ref was right there and saw the bump.
I have to say, it's funny how the game goes sometimes, because the fouls all of a sudden have been equal out here. We're in trouble.
Hafner, a nice inbounds pass from Fortis. Hafner overshoots it. That's a moving screen. Moving screen by number 10.
Oh, man, what a miss.
And a block. And 1. Big play by Schaefer. Throwing the contact and then getting the and 1.
I'll tell you what, the one official, I'll say the older gentleman on the court, is really struggling with the calls on the baseline. It really is taken away from this game.
Rebound hard. Crandall, a monster on the boards.
Possession Gami.
Jump ball call. Jump ball on the rebound. The missed foul shot by Schaefer. And that gives Gami back the ball in the alternating possession.
So Gami's got to settle down. It's good call by TimberCreek. Might be the first thing I agree that she's done this half, is make this timeout call, because this has just been an awful...
It is almost as if TimberCreek was not even had a coach for those last couple of possessions, because they're shooting like they were down 10 points.
Yeah, that's a big mistake.
So number 3 is great problem with Kiana, right?
Oh, is that number 3 is Dakota? Yeah, that's right. Dakota, number 3 from TimberCreek, used to play on Janice. I'll tell you what, Crandall really giving a great effort on the boards. And the rest, for the most part, letting them play on the boards a little bit, because I thought there was some over-the-back calls that could have been called, but were not. All right, here we go. 2:54, 7-point lead by TimberCreek. Gami has the ball out to Schaefer in the corner. Into Fortis with a great move. Fortis with a great pass by Haley Schaefer into Fortis. Oh, and a tip away by Hafner. Almost recovers that ball, but what a great move to her right and then back, or to her right and then back to her left on the right-hand side for the right-hand shot. Coach Kenny.
Yep, that's a good move. Again, you can see that TimberCreek does not have post players, especially on the defensive side of the court. Both times we've got into the low post, we've been able to make a quick move.
Missed by 3. She's a rebounding monster, and Crandall comes down with the big defensive board. Gami down by 5. After to the top of the key.
Obviously, there's plenty of time left in this game, since TimberCreek's not going to take the air out of the ball. Somebody's got to come to this high right there, yep.
Hafner with a nice drive for 2. 157, we're within 3 points. Big basket by Hafner down the middle.
Again, I'm just shocked that TimberCreek has allowed this game to get away from them when it was well in hand.
I'm going to say shocked is the
4 minutes ago. It is now a one-possession game when it was a 7-possession game 4 minutes ago.
I mean, in trying to rationalize that decision by the coach, believing, I guess, that they were shooting so well, let's just put the dagger in and end this game. But it did not have that. It did not have that effect.
No, not at all.
And Gami just on the boards where they weren't in the first half, really on the board.
And Gami's in the bonus now moving forward also, and has a foul to get.
Good point. Next foul by TimberCreek will send Gami to the one-on-one. And we got a three-point. Another example. Gami press. Really coming up big. They're in a three-quarter press. 1-2-2. Trapping press. And a drive and a foul.
Again, how many? What went off the clock? 7, 8 seconds?
7, 8 seconds.
And they're up with a shot.
Yeah,
a quality look.
Very quickly.
A quality look, but it leads to 2 foul shots. But still, they're playing, like you said, they're playing like they're behind.
First one good for TimberCreek. Makes it a 4-point game. This one looks a little hard and off to the center. 1 of 2. 4-point game, 1:46 to go. Fortis likes it. Back to Schaefer on the right side. To Hafner. To Polino in the corner.
Bad spot to be.
G for 3. That looks good! Big 3! Big 3 for Hafner. Brings it within 1. Brings it within 1. Don't foul. Hafner's got it. Gami's got pressure. Turnover. Gami ball. 1 point. 1:15 to go. And a foul! Out of bounds. He's calling for it. Should be a 1-on-1. Gami's got a chance to tie this up with 1:05 to go. Very enthusiastic fan in front. Schaefer's used to hitting these clutch free throws. Like nothing.
Well, again, this may come down to the last possession.
Let's go.
This might be a last possession game.
Let go.
Schaefer puts Gami up by 1. 1:05 to go. 1:05 to go. Diaz! Oh, it's a steal! What a great play! What a great play! And a foul! And a foul! What a great play by Baldino! The freshman up with a big play! Big play! Jackie Fortis on the line for 2. Baldino, again, with a huge play on defense with the steal on the press. Her contributions is immeasurable. First foul shot missed.
I'm really surprised that Coach blew his last time out there, but it's not the first time this game I've been surprised about his timeout call.
I gotta believe Coach Bob knows his players. He knows what he needs to tell them at this point in the game. We got a 1-point Braves lead.
Timber can't call timeout on our foul shots.
Dead ball. Anytime there's dead ball.
Between two foul shots?
Anytime there's a dead ball, yeah. So after the foul shot's made, it becomes dead. Until she gets the ball again, and it becomes live. Gami fired up off the coming out of the timeout. This foul shot here would really help the Gami cause, no doubt. Captain Obvious.
Well, like I said, I think this is going to come down to who has the ball last and if they make their opportunity.
Forrest for a second foul shot. Looks good. We got a 2-point game. 54 seconds to go. Get back. Oh! And they throw it out of bounds. White ball. White ball. TimberCreek throws it out of bounds.
They're going to pick up full court.
TimberCreek coming out with a press, first time in the game. It looks like the scoreboard's showing a foul to give. Pass out to Paulino. Dribbles up the middle. Randall for two. Puts Gami up 2 scores. 40 seconds to go. Gami's got to play good, solid defense. A double dribble. Oh! Great block by Crandall. And a foul call. That is a tough call. That looked like all ball from up here, guys.
I have to say that first of all, missed the double dribble.
I couldn't tell if that was a fumble or a dribble, but it was close. Oh, TimberCreek misses the first of 2. Yeah, we definitely want to get Wall White in on the lane. We need a rebound here. Gami better box. Yeah, it's got to be a bad. Looks hard. Take it in the middle of the court. To Fortis. Easy. Oh, throws it away. 20 seconds to go. Throws it over the top.
All right, but the 2-possession game.
Gami maintains a 2-possession game. Timeout, TimberCreek. That's a shame. That would have been a nice possession if Gami could have maintained it.
Just keep the ball, Corey. Just keep the ball.
And wait.
That really looked clean, didn't it? Absolutely. Yeah.
So again, if I was Coach Laska, I'd be telling my girls about being careful with the fouls. Like this is a 2-possession game. Stay under control, make quality passes, and box outs. Obviously, TimberCreek.
Let's go!
Obviously, TimberCreek has to score, so they're going to be throwing something up quickly. Okay, and now you got to get a body on the player and box out.
Yeah, the longer they can. Oh, Turno! Oh! Come on, man.
This has just been a really tough officiated game, unfortunately, from a fan's perspective.
That was great defense. Dakota's actually a very good foul shooter.
Guys, she must have 13 or 14 points in the second half alone.
She misses the foul, keeps it a 3-point game. Passes out to Crandall, foul.
That's the right person to foul, unfortunately.
That's a good. It's a shame she couldn't get it away quicker, but still in the 1-on-1. Schaefer providing some really nice, relaxing interaction there with Crandall on the line, trying to relax her. It's a good move. It's leadership.
You got a player with him. What's he doing?
Nice and easy, Iggy. That looks good. Yeah! Yes! That is a big foul shot. Iggy makes it a 2-possession game with 12 seconds to go. Her biggest foul shot of the season. And she's laughing about it. I like it.
I don't understand. Apparently the TimberCreek coach has some type of problem with the call. I mean, it's an obvious foul. I don't understand. Again, TimberCreek had this game won. 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
I think Hafner was going to get a wide open layup. He chose to take it had they not fouled. Because they were all deep in their zone and Hafner was outside.
Yeah, they didn't call it. We had the pass.
We should have had a lead. Yeah, we could have just dribbled.
The only thing I can think of is that maybe she felt that Schaefer walked with the ball prior to passing it when she was pressured down in this corner here. And so she might have been complaining about that. As far as the foul being called, it was an obvious foul.
No foul. Iggy's on the line, shooting the second of her 1-on-1.
Come on, Iggy!
That's all.
It's off. TimberCreek gets the ball. Pressure up to number 3. She's on the 2 line though. 2 line though. Good defense. Looks like 3 seconds. Good rebound by Schaefer. Yeah, she is fouled. And that's it. Gami wins. Gami wins. Gami wins. Gami wins. Gami gets their signature win on the second game, possibly their last game of the season, Coach K. Comes back from a 14-point deficit
With 6 minutes left.
with 6 minutes to go. Oh, we're going out. We're going out. No way! Gami likely to play Mainland, although Mainland's playing a very tough, I forget who they're playing, but it's a tough team. Could be a very tough matchup for Mainland. We'll see how they make out tonight.
Thank you.
That was the best game ever.
Thank you.
Nice job. Clutch 3 throws.
Thank you.
I said, give me that cookie.
Good game, huh?
I'm going to chew through my teeth with this gum.
You available for a beverage?
Currently.
I think we're hitting the 19th hole.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
19th hole.
Yeah, I'm.
Oh, 24.
19th hole, dude.
Great. Where are you going?
19th hole.
Okay.
They got a good happy hour.